West Ham are massive everywhere they go. All together now. 1, 2, 3, 4. West Ham are massive everywhere they go. West Ham are massive everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Irons, 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 irons. Hey, big up everyone inside. I want to play this real quick, yeah? Big up my boy Goonie.
We're at the lane, yeah, doing White Hart Lane things, black, yeah. Man's in pole position at the minute. Whee!
Honestly, he's finished. Yeah, but we're in the final, mate. We're in the final. I've even gone that shameless to get the Europa League badge on the side of my Roma shirt.
Mate, it's kind of mad, really, isn't it? Because obviously West Ham are in the final. Eric Lamela scored the winner to get Sevilla to the final.
From a Brian Hill assist.
Yeah, from a Brian Hill assist. Yeah, there you go. And Jose Mourinho went to the hipsters manager and didn't even bother trying to come out of his half. That's how much he rates that hipster manager. And
he stunk his way to another final.
Mate, crazy how many people leave Tottenham and end up in final, isn't it?
Do you know, if he wins that, he breaks the record for the most European wins or something, doesn't he? What has he got? That would be 6 European trophy.
That'd be a 6th trophy, yeah.
People still do not respect Jose Mourinho. Like, it's
I mean, what phase are Roma in? What phase is David Moyes in? Because he got the job 9 days after Arteta. Yeah, he hasn't had Alvin Martin or Tony Cottee wheeling out merch every 2 weeks, giving up PR every week.
Or Noble.
And he's made it to the exact same amount of finals in that time as Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
Weird, isn't it? What phase is he in?
Okay. Oh, mate. The amount of stick I'm going to get if they win that trophy, the amount of stick I'm going to get.
I hope they do win it. I told you weeks and weeks and weeks ago when you was out here, mate, I said, they're winning it. They're winning it. And do you know why they're winning it? Yeah, because they're not going to do anything in the league. They're going to stay up. I knew they'd stay up anyway. At one point, it was looking a bit iffy, and then they got a draw against us, and the rest is history. And yeah, I just thought, you know what? They'll have a real good go at that, because if West Ham can get into the Europa League next season, that's quality for them, isn't it? So
they'll be in the Europa League, but we won't even be in Europe.
Great, isn't it? And then they can peddle out the only place to watch Europa League football in London.
And just like you're going to do, the only place to watch the Champions League in London.
The only place to watch Champions League football in London. Your club is banter, mate. It is absolutely banter. And our club is equally as banter. Have you heard Arsenal have got a new Labrador? They've bought a Labrador, a little puppy Labrador to bring to training to keep the vibes and everything. Have you seen that?
That's just embarrassing now. It's just...
I'm not even joking. They've actually took a lab. I'm going to read the post. Watch this.
I actually think that we're actually going to get Europa, you know.
You ain't getting anything. You're rubbish. You're finished. You're on the beach.
Brighton have still got to play City and Villa. We got to play Brentford on Saturday, and they've got no Bet365 up front, have they?
No, he's banned now, isn't he?
Yeah, so we've got to play. If we beat Brentford, I'm going to say that's going to get us Europa.
I don't think you'll beat him, Brentford. I don't think you'll beat him.
I think we will.
Nah.
No pressure on, is there? So Kane will score.
Well, yeah, but you ain't going to win, mate. Brentford will do you 2-1. Trust me. It's happening. It is happening. You are not beating Brentford. You won't beat them. I said to you the other.
Who you got on the weekend?
Forest. I couldn't care less what happens. We can't finish first. We can't finish.
Forest will beat you and stay up.
Yeah, well, they're fighting for their lives. I think they need, if results go other ways, I don't even think they need to win any more games. If the other two lose, Everton and Leeds, if they lose their two, they can stay up anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at least I'm going to get a trophy this season because I'm on loan to City and I'm on loan to Roma. So
yeah, I'm on loan to City as well. 2nd season straight. Yeah, and they've renewed it for next season. And I had some lovely news come through last night that Arsenal are apparently in talks to swap Cancelo for Tierney. So even better, I could get a Tierney free shirt next season.
Hang on, Guardiola would. I don't think Guardiola would take Tierney.
Oh, 100%. Bro, he's not playing this inverted crap next season. Trust me. He is not going to do it. He'll play Tierney as the left-sided centre-back in a free. He'll play John Stones in midfield with Rodri, and he'll play the 4 behind the striker. He's already done it back end of this season. They've won every game.
Yeah, but Tierney, do you not think like they could get like a more...
Tierney's guy, don't you dare. Don't you dare. How dare you?
You know, he's the second best Scottish left back in the league. So, second best Scottish left back in the league. You know, who's known for more doing things at Celtic.
Second best Scottish left back.
I don't think he's on Robertson's level. Right, Robertson, sorry.
No, he ain't on Robertson's level. He's clear.
Come on now.
Rob, he ain't on Robertson's level. He's on a level of his own. There's not a better defensive left back in the world. Listen to this.
In the world?
In the world, he's the best left back on the planet, mate. I don't care what anyone tells me. He can actually fucking defend and cross a ball. Now, not many others can.
So can Ben Davis.
Huh?
So can Ben Davis.
Well, yeah, but fucking turn it in. Come on. Mikel Arteta has made the latest signing to enhance the feel-good vibe at Arsenal. A chocolate Labrador, who is affectionately called Win. The dog is called Win, something we don't, and spends most of his days at the club's training ground, London Colney. Is this a circus or is this a fucking elite level football club? Like, I don't know.
You've got a Labrador called Win, and yet you bottled a league title.
Yeah, to enhance the feel-good vibe at the training ground.
Who's been more Spursy this season, your lot or us?
We have all day long. Jokes, isn't it? Hi, Lee. Did you hear Arteta said Arsenal can win the league? He sounds like Ty. Big up Sean Luke. Doherty O'Brien. I have to say your name in Irish every time. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, I've seen that. Mikel Arteta is a compulsive liar. We already know that. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. And this comment, where's this comment? There it is. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate it. This comment's hilarious. This guy is wearing a Roma shirt because he wants to experience a final.
Well, I'm on loan to Roma, so I'm getting another European trophy.
You know, you're not allowed to play for free or go on and appear for free clubs in one season. Well, you've already done Tottenham and Man City. Well, you can't go to Roma, so it's like.
Now, what's happened is I've been invited to play in a what's the game where someone like has 10 years at a club?
Testimonial.
Yeah, I've been invited to play in a testimonial for Roma.
A testimonial. An all-star game, legends.
Yeah, I've been invited to an all-star game. That's it.
Big up to Southern Gooner. Morning, brothers. We've reached a phase called phased out. Yes, phased out. It's jokes, isn't it, mate? This club is a banter club, I swear. Make sure you sub to Southern Gooner as well, people. Is a good guy, man. Is the dog inverted? Maybe. Yeah, we're in puppy phase. Puppy phase. Was that Irish accent pretty good? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, that was a good Irish accent. Yeah. What have you missed? You've missed quite a lot, mate. We've got a chocolate Labrador at the training ground now to enhance the feel-good vibe. Okay. How about let's get the Real Madrid take puppies into the training ground to enhance the feel-good vibe?
There's Roma.
In fact, listen to this. This is crazy. I see this earlier. This is insane. I mean, I don't know how Real Madrid can compete. This is actually insane. So, since 2008, Manchester City has spent 1.4 billion, Manchester United 1 billion, PSG 985 million, Barca 709 million. This is in euros, by the way. Juve 637, Chelsea 614, Arsenal 598, AC Milan 498, Bayern Munich 476, and Real Madrid since 2008 have spent 458 million.
Can you send me that, please?
Yeah. How is it even possible? How is that even possible that they can compete? Now add up how many trophies they've won since 2008 and compare it to Arsenal, who've spent, that have spent 140 million more than them. How is that even possible? But they're in a lower league. The league's not as competitive. Oh, really? Okay, mate. Okay, good one. That was their first Copa del Rey in 9 years. How is it possible that they can compete? Mad, isn't it?
Do you know how many league titles Real Madrid have won?
35, I think.
Yeah, 35. They've won 8 Champions Leagues since it's been called the Champions League. But they've won 14 all in all.
14 Champions Leagues. I think they've won, 26 Copa del Reys or 20
They've won
Copa del Reys.
5 away for Super Cups. They've won 20 Spanish Cups, 12 Super Cups, 2 Europa Leagues. They did the Europa League in back-to-back like we did the Costa del Sol.
Yeah.
Right. Since 2008, I'm trying to find out what they've won.
Just go onto their website.
Since 2008, they've won the Spanish Super Cup. They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Won 27 trophies since 2008.
27. Wow. Since 2008. How many have Arsenal won in that time? Oh, yeah. Yeah. They've won more Super Cups in that time than Arsenal have won trophies. Makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah. Can't compete with Real Madrid. Okay. We're not on their level. Yeah. Do you know why we're not? I keep hearing that. Yeah. This guy says that TikTok.
Yeah. Sorry. 28. Sorry. 28.
28. There you go. Right. And, Elimi put the TikTok out. Yeah. The amount of people in the comments, they all sound the same, mate. And on my Insta, they all sound exactly the same. Yeah. When I go, oh yeah, he's won nothing for 3 years, sack him. The amount of people that are coming to me going, so if Pep don't win anything this year, would you sack him? Like, what kind of BS is that? He hasn't gone 3 years in a row without winning anything, has he?
And he's about to do a treble, for fuck's sake.
Somebody said to me on Insta yesterday, yeah, he goes, yeah, but by this guy's logic, he would have sacked George Graham before 89, and he would have sacked Wenger before 04. I went, mate, from when Wenger signed to when we went invincible, he'd won 5 trophies, mate, including 2 doubles. What are you talking about? And George Graham had won 3 trophies before 89 in 3 seasons. Yeah, George Graham never went 3 years without a trophy. What are they chatting about? These people are so dense, it is unbelievable. But they all sound the same, which is why it's so easy to ruin them. Because they all sound identical, mate. Yeah. So would you sack Klopp then this season because he ain't won nothing? Okay, mate. How many trophies did Klopp win last season? What about the season before? Has he gone 3 years without winning a trophy? No, he hasn't, has he?
Do you know how many trophies Madrid have won?
In total, I think 112.
Yeah, about that.
Fucking see, my knowledge of Real Madrid is insane, mate.
Hang on, Strasbourg Steve's put Henry Roma is crap in Roma, only Lazio. Well, Lazio aren't in the Europa League final, mate.
Yeah. Tell him.
Have some of that, Strasbourg Steve. We're in the final, mate.
Big up to our long-haired Yeti. At least you've hit your KPIs. KPI, keeping Pratt's influenced. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, mate, I'm stealing that, bro. That is funny. Keeping Pratt's influenced. Big up you two. And all the rats in the chat, hit the likes up. Big up Yeti, man. Come on, real up, man. All right, that's funny. Make sure you are smashing the likes up, people. And big up to everyone who is dropping donations in. Prime Pep Barca versus this City. Who would win? Barca.
Yeah, Barca all day long.
You wouldn't get the ball off them.
I think they, throughout that season, they won, you know, when they did the treble, they managed, I think they averaged something like 79% possession throughout the league in all of their games. That's they crazy. Went to the Bernabeu and got something like 65% possession. And Real Madrid were good then.
Yeah, they were relentless back then.
But which manager beat Guardiola in the Champions League and won a treble with Inter Milan?
Jose Mourinho.
Trophy Mourinho, mate. How Spursy is it? The only club he's been to and not won a trophy is us. We get him into
I looked at his record last night, yeah. Since from 2002, when he was at Porto, till 2012, he won a trophy every year. Then he went 2 years without a trophy. And then 15, 16, 17, 18, he won trophies. And then from 18 till 22, 22, because he won the thing last year, Conference League, he didn't win a trophy. So in 21 years of management, he's only not won a trophy in 6 years of them.
Ridiculous.
And he's won 26 trophies overall, which is more than one a season.
And he's won 3, 6, 8, 8.
He's only ever lost 2 finals, I think.
He's of them won 10 league titles.
Yeah, the only time he's ever he's lost. Well, he lost a Super Cup. That's the only cup he ain't won. It's a Super Cup. Yeah, he lost that on penalties, I think, to Bayern. So technically, it didn't go down as a loss, but he obviously lost it because he lost on penalties. But But other than that, I think he's only ever lost 2 finals. One of them was with Porto in 2002. And I think the next one was, 2013. He ain't lost a final since 2013.
And the
Fucking
fact that he could have
ridiculous, isn't it?
6 European trophies.
Crazy,
6.
man. What a manager. What a manager.
Where does he go down in terms of like managers for you, like you've seen in your lifetime?
He's in the great category, definitely.
Is he in the top
Fergie's
3?
the best I've ever seen. Fergie's the best I've ever seen, man. He was just fucking.
Well, Fergie, you say Fergie, what over Pep?
Fergie. Yeah, Fergie. Fergie for me. Yeah, I rate Pep. I like Pep. I'm not saying he's shit. Yeah, but for me, Fergie was just different, man. Like he just like, and there's this myth that it's Fergie time. Yeah, check this out. When Fergie retired, I think it was the Times that put out how many goals were scored in stoppage time. Yeah, from Premier League from when it started to when Fergie left. Arsenal and Chelsea had scored more goals in stoppage time than Man United. So that was another fucking thing Sky Sports were peddling that was fake. No, Fergie time. Fergie time. Yeah, Fergie time. Arsenal had scored more goals in stoppage time than Fergie in the Premier League era. But there we go. It is what it is.
How many trophies did Alex Ferguson win?
In his lifetime, I looked at it yesterday, but it includes some other random cups I've never heard of. It says 50. But
he won 50 trophies.
Yeah, but that includes like some fucking cups I've never heard the name of, mate. So I don't know. But it's high. It is a lot.
He won 13 Prems, 2 Champions Leagues, a FIBA Club World Cup, 2 Super Cups, 2 Europa, whatever the fuck that is.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these
An
cups,
English
mate,
Super Cup, is that a charity shield?
Yeah.
Why don't they just call it a charity shield then?
Because they think it sounds more sexy, doesn't it? Oh, we called it the Super Cup.
You know, he won throughout his lifetime 16 league titles.
Unbelievable manager, mate.
That's just ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Pep's great, man, and he is great, and the style of football's great. Yeah, but let's not forget, man, this guy was fucking relentless.
Yeah,
literally relentless, mate. And he's done a treble as well, Fergie. He's done a treble. He won the league with St Mirren and with Aberdeen. If you actually go to his record at Aberdeen, and look how many trophies he won at Aberdeen, it's pathetic. Yeah, when Rangers and Celtic were fucking
he's the only other manager to win the SPL in that league, isn't he? So Guardiola's done 4 Prems, well, about to be 5. So let's say 5 Prems, 3 Bundesligas, that's 8, 3 La Ligas, that's 11. And he's done. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's won everything, hasn't he? And he's about to add another Champions League to that, and another FA Cup. Do you reckon he'll get the world's best club coach award this year?
Who, Pep?
Yeah, because he ain't won it since Barca, has he?
I think he will. They're the best team on the planet at the minute, mate. They're fucking class. They're so good to watch. The way they battered Real Madrid.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Mate, I've never seen Madrid be that shit in a Champions League game.
I was waiting for the eyebrow to come up from Ancelotti, and it just never come up, did it?
Nah. He knew, man. He knew they were fucked. Like, as soon as that second goal went in, yeah. But the thing is, like, people will blame him and they'll blame the players and they'll blame all of this and that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Right. The fact is, Man City fucking went out there and battered them, mate. Like, what? Like, and as good as Real Madrid are, you could see that is an aging team. Like, Modric was fucking useless. Kroos is finished. Yeah, like, he's done. Yeah, mate, their fans want fucking Benzema gone, Modric gone, fucking Kroos gone.
Apparently they're going to get...
Gone. But look at what they've done for the club, Henry. Why would you want to sack them? So ungrateful.
Apparently they're going to get Bellingham and Mbappe in the summer.
What phase are Real Madrid in? Does anyone know what phase they're in? Because they won 6 trophies in 2 years.
That's just ridiculous, isn't it?
They've won the whole set, and they want their manager sacked and their 4 best players sacked. Or 3 best players,
the fan base demand the highest of highest standards.
And do you know what's crazy about that, yeah? Is 99.9% of their fucking fan base ain't even Spanish. Yeah? So that tells you they've got a global fucking fan base, and all their global fan base are on the same fucking page.
You go anywhere in the world, and you see a Madrid badge. anywhere in the world.
There's loads of Madrid. It's either Madrid or Barca in Spain. You know that. Fucking there'll be people like this area. There's a lot of Malaga, yeah, and like Sevilla. There'll be Sevilla and Betis and that, yeah. But you still see fucking thousands more people in Sevilla walking around in Madrid shirts, and miles more people walk around there in Madrid and Barca shirts. Mainly Madrid, but yeah, man, mad, isn't it? What phase are they in? Yeah, what phase are they in, mate?
It's ridiculous.
Crazy, isn't it? If Ancelotti can be sacked by Rome in the tunnel after finishing second after winning a Prem and the FA Cup the season before, why can't Arteta be sacked? Because if you can't see what he's doing, mate, you know, he's got the feel-good factor, the vibes with the chocolate Labrador that we've got at the training ground called Win. We've actually brought a chocolate Labrador, take it into training every day, just to keep the feel-good vibes around the ground. Like, what is going on here? Name me another football club that buys a dog for the feel-good vibes.
No, I've never seen a football club in my life have PR the way Arsenal do. It's crazy. Did you see any of the Newcastle Brighton game yesterday?
No, I was watching Football Heritage. I was watching the worst fucking performance, attacking-wise, I have ever seen in my life.
I don't think they had one shot, didn't they?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be like that. Bro, they didn't even come out their half. Yeah, that is how much he rates that little hipster Xavi Alonso that everyone's gassing up. Yeah, oh, yes, he plays such great football. Yeah, okay, mate. Good one. That striker they've got up front, the skinny Harry Maguire, yeah, fucking was missing about 20 chances, yeah, for Leverkusen. Yeah, and that Moussa Diaby, by the way, yeah, I don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. Yeah,
the French winger.
Mate, that guy is not that good, mate. Do you know who he reminds me of? Yeah, a C-Tech Sadio Mane. Yeah, he looks clumsy on the ball, never fully in control of the ball, but every now and again he'll dribble past four and smash it top bins. Yeah,
he reminds me a lot of there was another player that I was just thinking of.
Kingsley Coman, another shit.
Yeah, Kingsley Coman, that's who it is.
Another shit player that's massively overrated but can run fast.
I think when you look at like players like that, I mean, if you're doing it week in, week out, fair enough, but it's like once every 7 or 8 games. Like Newcastle yesterday, Callum Wilson, by the way, we've got to talk about Callum Wilson. What's he got? 19 Premier League goals or 18 Premier League goals.
What phase are Newcastle in? Does anyone know what phase they're in? Because he got the job 18 months after Arteta, spent less than half of the money and taken them from 19th to 3rd, and has been in the same amount of finals as Arteta.
I think in 3 years' time, they're going to win the title.
It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know whether he'll be the manager that wins it, but...
Well, this is a big step now, isn't it? These players have got to the Champions League. Can they improve from there?
The thing is...
I can see them getting Jose. Do you know that?
Oh, 100%. I was just going to say that. The thing is, they'll give him next season. Yeah, he'll get embarrassed a couple of times in Europe. They'll drop down the league because they'll go out and spend money, but they're... And listen, he's a good manager. He's a decent manager. But is he going to win you a league? Probably not. Is he going to win you a cup? Probably not. That's where they need to take that step now. And Jose, if he wins that Europa League, yeah, I'd have him on the phone saying, "Yo, we'll give Eddie Howe a couple of months into the new season, but the job's yours if you want it." Yeah, give him a couple of months, see how they start off, or just bin him and go and get Jose.
I think Simeone would probably do better. I don't think Jose would leave Roma anytime soon. If he wins them the Europa League,
he'll want to go at the Champions League.
Don't be surprised if he goes far in the Champions League. I don't think he'll win it, but he will go far. It depends. Apparently, they're looking at buying like 3 or 4 like good players. Have you seen Arsenal apparently going to get 200 million in the summer? Yeah,
another load of PR.
700 million he spent.
Great, isn't it? All the PR around Arsenal is mad. It's unbelievable, mate. Like, everything's great. You know, Aaron Ramsdale's just signed a new deal. Like, I don't know if Saka's lost his pen. Yeah, but all I've heard for about 13 months is, oh, yeah, he's close to signing a deal. He's close. Then yesterday, oh, yes, the deal will be announced soon as the season ends. It was signed in February. Why hasn't it been announced then?
Because it's the
why has he signed a deal when it not been announced?
Because it's to get all the fans back on side again.
Of course it is. Yeah, but mate, they're on side anyway. Yeah, they believe anything this club tells them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They believe anything this club tells them. Yeah, as long as Uncle Righty's woohoo, he's going to be wheeling out merch in 9 days' time, final day of the season, new home shirt for next season. We'll be playing in that against Wolves. He'll be wheeling that out. The club shop will be rammed. You know,
We like right, yeah.
It's unbelievable, mate. Lewis from City Extra tagged me in saying earlier, it's an Instagram reel, right? And it's like Bergkamp or Odegaard, and it's a geezer outside the Emirates, and they're comparing players from the Invincible to now. Yeah, he picked Aaron Ramsdale over Jens Lehmann. He picked William Saliba over Sol Campbell. Some lad outside the stadium, they're asking him who was better, Sol Campbell or William Saliba. Dennis Bergkamp or Martin Odegaard, and they're going through some of the players like Pires or Martinelli, blah, blah, blah. And he picked Saliba over Sol Campbell. On what planet, in what fucking different universe is Saliba better than Sol Campbell? In what planet is Aaron Ramsdale, who's been relegated how many times, better than a goalkeeper who did not lose a fucking league game for 49 games?
Yeah, it's madness.
Like, it's crazy, isn't it? This is what I'm up against, mate. Yeah, when you've got a super fan out there running a channel, telling everyone that, telling an ex-footballer who played for Fergie and has won it all apart from an FA Cup, is telling him, nah, mate, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I saw that and I was like,
better than one.
It's
mad. It's what I'm up against. Yeah, and trust me, I'm going to keep going. And next season, I've said this before, the League Cup, it don't matter to them. So I don't expect to see them doing any content when the League Cup's on. And if they are, I'll be calling it out. Don't care. It's beneath us, they said. So cool.
So the Conference League apparently is beneath us. Like just on Tottenham, have you seen them? They've narrowed it down to 2 managers, and they've interviewed both of them in the last couple of days. You know who the managers are?
Go on.
Luis Enrique.
Yep.
And Arne Slot. And out of the 2 of them, I would rather Arne Slot.
Proper hipster.
No, it's not that he's it's like I don't think we're the sort of club for Luis Enrique. He wants tiki-taka. He's a manager you bring in. Like Luis Enrique would come into Arsenal right now and do extremely well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
he goes into a club that's already established and there's
same as Conte. Exactly the same as Conte. Look
at what Luis Enrique did at Barcelona when Pep went. And
he won 6 trophies in his first
team, and he kept the levels and
whereas,
arguably even better.
Whereas Slot, in his first season at Feyenoord, he got them to a Conference League final, which is a great achievement anyway. And they lost to obviously Jose's Roma, which is no shame. And they only lost 1-0, and Feyenoord were probably the better team on the day, right? He got them to a Europa League quarterfinal, where unfortunately again he came up against Jose Mourinho.
So what you're saying is he's a serial loser. He'll fit perfect at Spurs, wouldn't he?
I'm not saying that, but the problem is, Lee, is we've got no style of play. There's no direction at the football club, and if we're going to give the manager little money and get him to kind of work miracles, Luis Enrique is not that guy. Arne Slot is a better fit for Tottenham.
You'll end up with Brendan Rodgers, mate. Let's be real.
No, honestly, I'd rather have you as manager than Brendan Rodgers.
All right, let me go back to that super chat real quick because I want to ask. Want to read it out. Where is it? If Pep hadn't joined City, who do you think would have been the dominant team for the past decade? Maybe.
Liverpool would have won like 3 or 4 league titles.
Yeah, maybe Liverpool. But then saying that, would Liverpool have got that good? So almost like Pep's raised the bar and Liverpool have been raising their bar. Would they have raised their bar that high without Man City?
Yeah, but they still had the best squad besides. I think if Pep wasn't there, would Man City have won that many league titles and won that with different manager in?
They still would have won, but they wouldn't be on for a treble and they wouldn't have.
I mean, the fact that he's got John Stones playing in fucking centre mid.
Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones.
What's the song they sing? About,
mate, my loan's been successful, mate. I've been on loan for 2 seasons. Yeah, on for a treble, and last season won the league. Like,
John Stones, by the way,
that's why I've extended it for another 2 years. And if Kieran Tierney's going there and we're getting Cancelo, mate, I might have to bust out the number 3. I might have to get.
I don't get why you're getting Cancelo though. You know, flipping
because we're going to play him right back, and Ben White's apparently going to be the backup to Saliba. All right, mate. If people believe this crap, I swear to God, we're going to play.
Why would play
Cancelo at right back and put Ben White as backup to Saliba?
You're basically
going to go and buy Declan Rice because he's already given his word. Declan, he's given his word, Henry. He gave Arteta his word. So We're going to get Declan Rice. Okay, cool. How comes it's now 92 million, but David Ornstein told us it was 75 on the 25th of January? Ironically, the day after we had kept good relations with Brighton, good relations with Brighton after we'd failed in an attempt to sign Caicedo. The PR is disgusting. And I see through it and I call it out. Yeah, and people go, oh, just be happy. Just be happy. We're overachieving. Yeah, how many managers would have lasted 3 years at Arsenal without winning anything? Because Unai Emery lasted 1 year. Yeah, Arsene Wenger got away with it because of look what he's done for the club and sentiment. But real talk, how many managers that after Wenger went, if we had signed a manager and then sacked him, like, would he have lasted 3 years without winning a trophy? Because he's in his third full season. He ain't won nothing. He's won the
I don't get
FA
how,
Cup, obviously, but that was in the half season. In the 3 full seasons, he's won nothing. How many managers would this fan base given an opportunity to? Because all I keep hearing, is but I don't think any other manager would have got us in a title challenge with Man City.
What? Pochettino got Tottenham in a title race. To that year was record-breaking Chelsea. The first team ever to get, the fastest team to get 30 wins, like that. Right. For years, we got ridiculed. Oh, you just put the pressure on. You just put the pressure on. You're just putting the pressure on. But isn't that exactly what Arsenal have just done now? But the PR has spun it to, we can't beat Man City. That Chelsea team had the likes of Fabregas, JT, Cahill, Diego Costa, good players everywhere. It might not be Man City's team, but it weren't a shit team, but we somehow managed to put the pressure on and didn't get ridiculed at all. So you ain't getting ridiculed at all because apparently it's not a bottle job. When you're the only team ever to be leading a league title on 93% of the time and not go on and win it.
Yeah. And do you know what's even more crazy? Is no other club ever is going to be sat at the top for 93% or more and not win a title. So that is going to be there in history, embedded, ingrained, carved in, etched in, and every single year that will be used as Arsenal. And if you actually look at the top 5 bottle jobs in history, Arsenal have done 4 of them.
Yeah, well, it's the history of the Emirates.
Well, exactly. And this is the thing, like, people take the piss, of Tottenham. And I just look at it and I think, like, I've seen my club be great. I've seen my club win trophies. I've seen Arsenal win 5 league titles. I've seen it. I've seen us be invincible, doubles and all of that, So it's like, for me, not winning the title, I'm fuming. Because it's like, I've seen us be good and actually win it. And I knew when we signed Jorginho and I knew when we signed Kivior that we probably weren't going to win it. We didn't do enough. But then we got on a run. We was on a great run. We beat Man United and I was like, do you know what? I think we'll do it. But then this fan base hyped everyone up into oblivion. The players read their own shit and believe their own hype, posting out their own stats and posting out all their own fucking PR. Like, it winds me up when we score irrelevant goals, like to get back into a game 2-2 or something, and they're running around doing their celebration. Get the fucking ball and put it on the centre circle instead of trying to get your Instagram post. Because that's what they're doing. They go and do their celebration. So then that gets shot by the photographers. Now that's their Instagram post. Oh, tough game today, guys. On to the next. And I said to my mate, I said it to you as well. I said it to everyone. When Bayern Munich got battered 3-0 by Man City, I said, look, there's a fucking funeral happening. Like, Oliver Kahn's fucking doing up speeches and that. I said, if Arsenal lose and get battered by Man City, Arsenal would tweet out, heads up, on to the next. And what did they tweet? Heads up, on to the next. How can I predict this? What do you mean heads up, on to the next? Bayern Munich are having a fucking, like, they're going nuts. They sacked a manager. They fucking got the next one in. He's been battered. They're having fucking speeches. There's accountability. Bro, at Arsenal, there's no accountability. Heads up, on to the next. No, we've just been battered by Man City for the 12th time on the fucking spin. It's pathetic. Steve, next time, bro. Love for that, though, man. Love for that. So I've only just seen it. Appreciate it, though, man. Make sure you are smashing the like button up.
What do you think for the weekend? Do you think, like our game and your game, do you think you'll get anything at Forest?
To be honest, I couldn't care less. I genuinely couldn't care less. Yeah.
If City win, that's
I'm
the
on
title
the
done,
beach,
isn't it?
bruv. I'm on the beach. I'm just going to go through the motions for the next 2 games. Yeah, and I'll be honest, most of these players couldn't give a shit, so why should I? Yeah, why should I? They fucked the league. They couldn't care less. They've already booked up their holidays with their wives and girlfriends, and like they've probably already booked up their private jets, going to Ocean Beach to see Wayno, fucking Ben White. Like, you know, everyone will be fucking chilling. They'll be posting out, oh, tough season, but we go again next season. No, we won't. No, we won't. We ain't Liverpool, mate. Yeah, we ain't Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool went and went and went, and eventually, yeah, look at last season. Yeah, we were 4th with 3 games to go and bottled it. Yeah, and then this team went and got in the title race. Cool. What are they doing next season then? Yeah, because now there's 2 seasons in a row they've bottled something that was in their hands. Yeah.
Yep. But you can't say that, Lee, because otherwise we're negative.
I couldn't give a shit. Yeah, the amount of money I've spent watching my football club, mate, I don't give a shit what these people tell me. Yeah, do the money I've done, get the history of the club that I've got. Yeah, get the memories of my football club that I have. Yeah, go to the amount of games I've been to, and then come back and talk to me. Until then, shut up. Yeah, I'll say what I want. Yeah, and at the end of the day, when this manager does get sacked after winning fuck all, apart from that FA Cup that was with Unai Emery's team, that was apparently all toxic and negative, and we've only got 6 of them left. Yeah, nobody can chat to me after that. Nobody can chat to me. Oh yeah, but who could do better? Who could do better? Do me a favour. Lee, Denver Nuggets are 2 wins away from going to the basketball championship. And Kroenke owns and focuses a lot more on than Arsenal. Wow. I never knew that. I never knew that.
They ain't getting to the final because the Lakers are going to beat them. It might be 2-0 down, but trust me, the Lakers will win that.
I don't know anything about basketball.
They got LeBron James, the greatest of all time. Does he really own the Denver Nuggets?
I don't watch basketball, so I wouldn't have a clue.
How many people we got watching?
1150. Make sure you sub to Henry's channel. It's in the title, people.
I'm actually only 2 subs of 11,200. So if you do want to go over there, big up.
Do it now.
Do it right now. What was I going to say? Yeah. So if we beat Brentford, I don't know if you can get the league table up, but that pretty much guarantees us Europa League. Well, it doesn't guarantee us. Nothing's guaranteed, but that puts us in a very strong position to get Europa League, which I would take with both hands, by the way, because that we've had such a shit season in terms of performance-wise. In the Europa League, we actually do all right, I think. We won't win it because we never win anything, but we do all right.
Go to the bathroom quickly, yeah? We'll be 1 minute.
Yeah, so Brighton have got 3 games left, but they've got to play Manchester City. Saying that, though, the league title might already be wrapped up by then, so City won't even need to win it. They've got Southampton on Sunday. All right, they're going to slap them. And then they've got Villa last game of the season. I reckon they might draw against City, you know, because if Man City have already won the league title, someone said I misspelled MJ, no chance. LeBron James, the greatest of all time. But yeah, I'm actually, if you do want to sub to the channel, big up. Would be greatly appreciated. There's 1,000 people in there. So go over and show some love. Yeah, Brighton have got Southampton, City, and Villa, and we've got Brentford and Leeds. I think if we beat Brentford, that should guarantee us. That should guarantee us at least conference. Villa have got Liverpool at the weekend, and then Brighton. So Liverpool are going to beat them. So yeah, I think if we beat Brentford, that pretty much guarantees us conference. That we still won't win because the fucking club's a joke. Who have Newcastle got? Newcastle have got Leicester. I think all they need is a point to get top 4, don't they? Yeah, they just need a point. Who have United got? United have got Bournemouth. United might not get top 4, you know. They've still got to play Chelsea, Fulham, or what? Fulham. Oh, that'd be great if I didn't get top 4. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Closer says City might rotate against Brighton and Brentford if they secure the title on Sunday. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, 100% we're losing to Leeds. If Leeds United need to get a flipping win to stay in the Premier League, there's no better football club to play than us. 1,000,000% we are losing. I guarantee you we will lose to Leeds United on the last game of the season. I put my house on it. They might need a win stay in the Premiership, and there's no better team to face. We're like the gift that keeps on giving. We're like Robin Hood.
All right, big up to this guy. Two clowns, Gunnar and Henry. Thanks for coming to the clown show, to the circus. Boom. Thanks for watching, mate. Have a wonderful Friday. I think the top three is done. I think that's all but done, mate. The top three are the top three.
Yeah, all they need is a point, Newcastle, then they get the top four's done.
Yeah, the top three is the top three. I think Man United.
Honestly, Lee, I think they might get a draw tomorrow, and I think Liverpool might win.
Liverpool win their last two games. Yeah, they'll win their last two, but
they won 7 in a row, something like that.
Yeah, that's the best form they've had all season. Imagine if they end up getting top four after the season they've had.
That'd be unreal. Yeah, if we beat Brentford, we'll be on.
If they get top four over Ten Hag, yeah, and he don't win that FA Cup, they should just sack him. They should sack him. Yeah, I'm not saying top four like keeps you your job and like it should keep you your job. Like, no, it shouldn't. Yeah, because top four ain't a trophy. Yeah, but their target at the start of the season, apparently, from most of their fans, was get top four and win something. Well, if he only wins one trophy, then he didn't get. It's like our fans. Our fans are sitting there at the start of the season, so they're all sitting there now going, nobody expected it. Nobody expected it. No, what you did all expect though at the start of the season was Europa League and top four. Yeah, well, we ain't won the Europa League, so why any sacked? Because that's what all Arsenal fans are saying at the start of the season, top four in Europa League. So why haven't they sacked him then?
Do you think if we get in the Conference League next year and we had a manager like Slot, we'd win it?
No.
I fancy us to go far in it under Slot.
What's the guy won? How many trophies that manager won? Ever?
He just won a league title with Feyenoord for the first time in a decade. They've won something. He's been to a Conference League final against Roma. Like, I know people are going to say he's the hipster manager. Oh, he's Ten Hag 2.0. He's Martin Jol 2.0. But I'm at a point now where
Martin Jol.
Yeah, that's I know that's what's coming. Like, but I don't think he's a bad man. I mean, he's only is he 44? So they're going to say he's the hipster manager.
Oh, you can dress it up as a youth project. That's what I was going to ask you, Henry. Talking of young managers, young squad, yeah, young squads and young managers, yeah. Have Burnley been pushing out how young Vincent Kompany is? I think he's 36, isn't he?
Yeah.
And they've got the youngest squad, and they've just got 101 points been promoted in the first season. Right? Have they been wheeling out any of their ex-players like with merch? Like, what about the Luton manager? Because the Luton manager is younger than Arteta. Like, and he's got to the same amount of finals as Arteta.
So is Julian Nagelsmann.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Julian Nagelsmann was a professional manager at age of 28.
That's because he was shit at football.
Won a league title at the age of what? 31?
He's not a very good manager either.
Well, I don't know. Bayern Munich have fallen apart since he left.
They'll still win the league though. Big up to Long Edge Yeti, man. Your fans had standards I would be worried about tomorrow. Excuse me. And the bounce back, but all the PR and top gooners are loading them up instead of shaking them down. Exactly, mate. It doesn't matter if we don't win the last two games at all. If we lost the last two games, yeah, then it don't matter. It don't matter to our fans, which is why I couldn't give a shit. I couldn't care less whether we win them or not. We ain't going to win anything. Yeah, and the funny thing is if we don't win either of them games, let's say we lose both of them games against Forest and Wolves, this manager's done £500 million to get 10 points more than Unai Emery's only season. He's 10 points ahead of Unai Emery's only season, doing £500 million.
And he got you to a Europa League final, and under Arteta, you've lost to Olympiacos, Atletico. No, you lost to Olympiacos, Sporting Lisbon, and who else?
Villarreal,
yeah.
With Unai Emery as manager.
Yeah, I mean, Unai Emery for me.
Could you imagine if that was Madrid or Bayern, yeah, and they sacked their manager, he then goes to a club, comes back to your ground and knocks you out on your ground. Yeah, that manager who's in charge of your club would have been sacked for that alone.
Do you know what I'd actually love? Us to get Conference League, hire Unai Emery and win that. You know for a fact, if he gets that Conference League position, they're winning it.
Oh, all day long. It is a good comment. Big up Hendon Guna, man. Maybe get Pep's current number 2. After all, he's helped Pep get City on the verge of a treble. Must be better than Arteta then. Does anybody know the number 2's name? Has he got nice drip? Has he got perfect hair?
Best looking manager in the league.
Mate, we've got a banner in our stadium that says best looking manager we know. Who could do better than Mikel Arteta? He's the best looking manager we know. Yeah, it's the best looking Spaniard we know. And it's him holding the FA Cup on a banner. Yeah, why is that even in the stadium?
I've never seen a football club in all of my life have the PR that Arsenal does.
I know.
Like, it's actually frightening how heavily they are involved with PR.
But people love all of that. Henry, these football clubs, your club's on, like, it's not as good as ours at PR, but it's very good. Yeah, because it manipulate, like, you know, when
we got Harry Kane. We got a thing about. Let me see a thing about Harry Kane. Let me show it to you.
Go on.
We got a mural going on, or whatever it's called, a memorial, whatever the fuck it is, of Harry Kane going outside because we're begging him to stay.
Oh my days! Oh my days! Football in English football clubs is tapped. It is tapped. Like, we've just recruited a dog, a chocolate Labrador, to feel good vibes at the training ground. What the fuck has a football got to do with a puppy turning up to training?
There you go.
Like,
look, you can see that.
Are they there to play football, or are they there to fucking play with a dog? Oh my days!
As you can see behind it is the stadium.
That's embarrassing.
Right, that's the stadium, right? You can see he's got a bad hairline as well, can't you? Spurs.
I don't think you're in any position to talk about hairlines, mate. Mine goes back to the last time Arsenal actually won the league.
Harry Kane, he's one of our own. Spurs all-time record goal scorer. And they've got a QR code down there, right down there, where you can vote about Harry Kane.
Vote what?
I don't know, but something about this season or some shit.
Vote for him to be, it's probably to be player of the season. Yeah, do you know what makes me laugh, right? Is when they do this manager of the season, player of the season, fucking young player of the season. Do you know what makes me laugh with young player of the season? Have you seen it? Yeah, fucking Odegaard and McAllister are both in contention for young player of the season. They're both 24. Martin Odegaard's, this is his 9th full professional season in the first teams. What are they talking about?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It's unbelievable, mate. Yeah, it's unbelievable. The Premier League is tapped. Yeah, it's just a PR agency. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit, if during lockdown, all of these football clubs have seen the PR that was getting spun on other things, and thought, we can spin some PR because everyone's gullible, they'll fall for it. Yeah, your club, my club, Man United, they're all spinning out PR. How is Odegaard a young player? He's 24. 9 full professional seasons. Captain of his country. Like, what are they talking about? How is McAllister a young player?
He has had... I know he hasn't won anything, but individually he has had a great season. But I don't see how that picture... I mean, how Spursy is it if we get, this painting of Harry Kane done and then he leaves? What do we do the next day? Just go and wipe it down? Like,
it's unbelievable, isn't it? Purple Patch Rashford's on the player of the list as well. Best player of the season. It's funny because when they'll see the nominations for manager of the season, Premier League manager of the season, Unai Emery's in there. Why? What's he won? Nothing. Eddie Howe's in there. Why? What's he won? De Zerbi's in there.
Right?
Why? What's he won? The manager of the season is the one that wins the most.
That's Spursy's.
It's fucking simple. The one that wins the league, isn't it? Premier League manager of the season is the one that wins the league. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, and then when you see you're
talking about the managers who've been nominated.
Huh?
Are you talking about some of the managers that have been nominated?
Yeah. How is De Zerbi, Unai Emery, Eddie Howe, Arteta? How would they all be? There should only be one winner, mate. Like, there should only be one nomination. And that's the one who's going to win the league.
Yeah, and do
that's
a treble.
The manager of the season. Player of the season would come from
Erling Haaland,
the team that has won the league. Yeah, and he's scored the most goals. He's broken all the records. He's the player of the season. Young player of the season is also him because, by the way, he is only 22. Not that you ever hear that because Man City don't peddle out a youth project. They peddle out winning at all costs. Like, if you actually look at some of their players, they've got that Cole Palmer. He's young. Yeah, he's played quite a few games this season. Rico Lewis is young. He was playing right back when Kyle Walker was out injured. Yeah, Foden, he's young. Erling Haaland, he's young. Like, come on, man. What's going on?
Alvarez as well. He's only 20.
Alvarez, yeah. They ain't peddling out youth projects. It's pathetic. Only at Arsenal, Man United, and Tottenham is all this PR. And the reason for that is these clubs don't want to win. They ain't interested about winning. Colwell as well, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Look at this, right? Eric Lamela was our club record transfer at the time, right? And we signed Brian Hill for 45 million. When you look at what we gave Eric Lamela and 25 million. So you're telling me that our club record signing has left us, gone to Sevilla, the guy that we bought from Sevilla, right? We've then loaned him back, and now he's in the Europa League final with Lamela.
It's almost like Tottenham's the problem, Henry, because everyone who leaves goes. I mean, your ex-manager is about to win the Saudi League. Yeah, I see some weirdo trying to stick it on me the other day because these people have got no brain cells. Yeah, and I was celebrating when Emery got sacked, which he should have got sacked, by the way. But then I was like massively overrated, massively fucking like put in the bin by our fans because he got manager of the month, didn't he? Yeah, right. And I was like, fucking the way our fans treated him was a joke. This fucking knob puts both the screenshots out. Me celebrating Emery getting sacked, and then me saying massively underappreciated and blah blah blah. And these people are so dense. Yeah, I wanted him sacked, and then the day that we signed Arteta, I said if I knew Arteta was coming, I would have kept Emery. I said it on the video. The stream's still there. I ain't deleted it. Yeah, the streams are still there. I've not deleted any of them. Yeah, and the funny thing for me is, yeah, like these. Oh, that was the other thing he said. Oh yeah, his choice was Nuno Espirito Santo. Yeah, so he was trying to mock it like, oh, it's Nuno shit. Okay, cool, mate. Yeah, Nuno's about to win one league title more than Arteta will ever win in his career.
Man,
it's about to win a title. Like, it's mad, isn't it? Man said my hometown are about to get promoted. I'm not from Luton, mate. So what are you chatting about?
No, that's someone else.
I am not from Luton, mate. I'm not from Luton. What are you talking about? Big up Nathan in the chat as well. I'll take the dog over Rob Holding. Listen, he's probably a better defender. Tony Pulis won manager.
Did you see that? Did you see that playoff game last night? They were 4-0 up.
I didn't. Do you know what? Henry? I was sat here, right, and I was going through all the games I could have watched there. I said to my mum, I said, no point in watching Sheffield Wednesday against Peterborough. That's fucking dusted, isn't it? And then about 2 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, somebody messaged me and said, did you see Sheffield Wednesday won? I was like, are you on a fucking wind-up? They were like, no, they won. I was like, you're taking the piss, mate. I wish I'd watched it.
4-0 down.
I watched the Jose masterclass in how to defend.
Someone said he thinks you're Andrew Tate.
I'm the football version, that's for sure. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, Tottenham is the problem. It's almost like Tottenham are the problem. Every manager, every player that leaves your football club goes and wins somewhere else. Yeah, but when they're at your football club, nothing.
Look at this. This is another thing you'll like to see. Man City have the lowest net spend in the last 5 years out of the top 6.
How is it possible they're competing? How is that
Arsenal
possible?
Spent 485 million. 0.64
net.
Yep.
And Arteta's done most of that.
Probably done all of that.
How much did Emery do? Emery did over 100. We had Pepe, Tierney. Who else did he sign? Pepe, Tierney, Martinelli. Who else did he sign? Socrates.
Cedric.
Lichtsteiner. No, Cedric was Arteta.
Was he Arteta?
Saliba. Big up classified man, Saliba.
Mustafi?
No, Wenger signed him. But yeah.
Torreira? Did you do Torreira?
Yeah, Torreira. Yeah, Guendouzi. Emery probably did about 140.
Leno,
yeah.
So how are you not able to compete?
I know. But Henry, they already had great players and great squads. They were just adding 1 and 2 here and there. That's all I keep hearing. It's like when I was looking through my TikTok comments the other day, and it's just full of weirdos on that platform, mate.
Oh yeah, that platform's clapped.
Yeah, and they're all sitting there going, yeah, but Madrid, he's trying to put us on par with Madrid. Yeah, we'll never be on their level. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we won't be on their level because you fucking idiots don't ever fucking put us on that level or demand to be on that level. Like, they're just, David Luiz is another one. Yeah, they're just happy. Yeah, they're just, Willian, fucking hell. No, that was Arteta, Willian. But we won't ever be on Real Madrid's level because this fan base are glorifying overachieving after winning nothing for 3 years. Yeah, their fan base are all in fucking meltdown after winning 6 trophies in 2 seasons. They want the manager sacked. They want Benzema gone, Modric gone, Kroos gone. Like, it's unbelievable, mate. It really is. It's unbelievable. And then people want to fucking sit and tell me I'm negative. Yeah, they're the reason. Yeah, because they're holding my football club back. Yeah, if only 5% of the fans had the mentality that I have, yeah, we'd be winning shit. Like,
not even that, 3 or fucking 2%, mate.
Yeah, it's a joke. It pisses me off. Yeah, but all you'll get is, oh yeah, but they've got a better manager. All I keep hearing as well is, oh, but nobody's going to win the league until Pep decides to leave. Okay, well, we might as well just fucking not participate next season then. Like, if that's the attitude. Right, if that's the attitude, then yeah, did Man City go into that game against Real Madrid the other night and go, well, we can't beat Real Madrid. They win this competition every year. They didn't, did they? They went in there and fucking Pep was telling Rio, I told you we'd beat him. I told you 3 hours before the game. He texted Rio and told him 3 hours before the game, we're going to beat him. Yeah, and we're going to beat him comfortably.
Here we go. Look, more PR from Tottenham coming out. Lucas Moura is leaving.
How is Sevilla competing? How is Sevilla competing? Juve are second in the league.
And Roma.
Yeah, how are Roma competing? How are Newcastle fucking getting to a cup final and, you know, fucking best defense in the league? And
how are West Ham in a European final?
Exactly. This is bullshit, mate. It's called having standards. Exactly. It's called having standards. And this is the problem. Arsenal's PR and that superfan channel is a fucking disgrace. Yeah, don't allow standards. They glorify mediocrity. Yeah, you got. I swear the club pay people to chat shit online, mate. Yeah, PSG have been proven to be doing that.
Yeah, PSG have done it for years.
Yeah. So if PSG are doing it, Arsenal are definitely doing it.
Wouldn't surprise me, mate. I'll be honest with you. It wouldn't surprise me.
Mate, it would make sense because I'll tell you something, yeah, all of these accounts have loads of following. Right? I'll give you examples, yeah. There's a couple of channels on YouTube that have started up recently and got over 100K, just like that. 100K subs, just like that. But then when you look at the people that are on the channel and go to their own channels, not the channels they're on that's gone up and blown up, their channels get no views. Yeah, how? Oh, I'll tell you how. Because them channels are owned by Spotify. So Spotify want to return for their investment. So they're going to push it through YouTube, and they're obviously going to have hierarchy up at Spotify, talking to the hierarchy at YouTube to push the content. Like, if people can't see through all of this PR and bullshit and all of this and that, yeah, I feel sorry for him. And I'll tell you something, yeah, next season, he will get sacked. This manager will be sacked next season. 30,000 people, Henry, walked out on the 72nd minute or from the 72nd minute to the 82nd minute against Brighton. Yeah, that's all it takes. Just do that again, a couple of embarrassing defeats next season, and he'll be sacked. When we're sacked 6th after 10 games or 12 games, 20 points behind, or fucking battered by PSG, Real Madrid and Galatasaray or someone, because we're in pot 3. Real Madrid are in pot 2. Yeah,
I'd love it if you get Madrid.
Mate, we're getting Madrid or Bayern Munich, or both. We could get both in the same group.
Or Barca.
Yeah, we could get Barca. We could get Barca. Barca.
You can get Napoli in all, can't you?
I think Napoli are in pot 1. I may be wrong. Yeah, but Real Madrid are pot 2. How are Real Madrid pot 2 when they've won the fucking competition more than anyone? That's just mad.
Will be pot 2 as well.
Well, mate, we could genuinely, somebody sent me it the other day, we could genuinely be in a group with Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Galatasaray. Well, this geezer couldn't even beat Olympiacos, Villarreal or fucking Sporting.
There you go. Yeah, but it will be, oh, but how are we supposed to compete with Real Madrid?
Oh, they've stitched us up. It's a fix. Yeah.
You know,
getting out of the group stage. I swear, if we get out of the group stage, I'll be shocked. Yeah, we will not get out the group stage. We will not get out the group stage, mate. And then what it'll be is, oh, but it's his first season, isn't it? Yeah, and then it's the first season back in it for 6 years. You know, it was always going to be difficult. Fucking round and round and round we go for another 20 years. And then that'll be the excuse as to why we don't compete for a title next season and finish just scrambling top 4 or finishing 5th. Yeah. And if we get top 4 and win nothing next season, they'll be happy because they're all Wengerites, mate. They're all Wenger fans. Yeah. They're happy with top 4. They've grown up on loser mentality, bro. Yeah. And round we go for another fucking 20
continuously. So continuous.
The day that we get a fucking owner in, yeah, like Sheikh Mansour, yeah, or a Saudi ownership or a Qatari ownership, yeah, this bullshit ends. But until then, round and round we go. And I just have to keep fucking fighting against fucking millions of fucking idiots. It's unbelievable.
What do you think for the Champions League? Do you think City are going to spank Inter?
I do. Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, I do. But I'll tell you what, if Inter win, yeah, then that's got to be seen as fucking one of the greatest achievements in Europe. Because that City team has smoked fucking Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, and I think they'll smoke Inter. But if Inter win, that's got to be seen as fucking unbelievable. Yeah, because Inter are nowhere near that level of Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. Yeah, let alone Man City. But imagine if they win it. Mkhitaryan, Lukaku, and fucking Darmian. Yeah, maybe Man United was the problem.
Say Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, maybe Man U was the problem and not fucking the players, isn't it? Deadwood, yeah? Deadwood. Man. Big up Yeti, man. 400 mil was on Arteta's wig. 400 mil was on the fucking PR agencies. We got peddling out all this bullshit. Yeah, out of that 400 million he spent, right, or 500, whatever it is, right, how much of that 400 million do you reckon, yeah, has gone towards paying accounts online to keep the fucking PR high and to indirectly pay journalists?
Shitloads.
Yeah, indirectly they're paying people, mate. I'm telling you, whether it's getting them in a press conference and then give them an exclusive. Yeah, that's a little kickback. It might not be a monetary gain, but it will be a monetary gain if they get the Josh Kroenke interview, because then that person has been a good puppet all year. Now you have the Josh Kroenke interview. Yeah, and now we'll make money off of the back of that because he'll gain more followers that are subscribed to his fucking athletic newspaper. Yeah, why would you pay to read that, by the way? Right, what's that all about? Why would you pay to read a newspaper? Yeah, that's just full of
$5 a month.
Fuck knows. Like, why would you even pay a penny to watch it? To read it, sorry. Makes no sense. Big up to Mohammed Bashir as well. Salam to you, my friend. Our scouting sucks. Lakonga, Vieira, Tavares, Mudryk, I think he meant, mate. I'd love Modric. And contract management as well always leaves players into the last year of the contract and end up overpaying like Nketiah or losing them on a free like Nelson or Maitland-Niles. Absolutely spot on, bro. But he's changed the culture. You know, we're not just going to give contracts out to anybody these days. We're not just going to sign anybody. That's what got us in this mess, according to this lot. It's almost like Wenger was the problem and they were telling me he weren't.
Do you think you'll go back in? Do you think you'll get Rice or Casado?
No, we ain't getting either. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate the love, man. Big up my boy as well, Ricky, in the chat. Come on, love, bro. I don't think we're going to get
Rice.
I don't think so. And if we don't get Rice, now I do. Xhaka's leaving. Fucking hallelujah. 6 years too late. Oh, but
15 million he's going for.
Good. He's fucking. We've robbed them because he ain't worth 15 quid. He's shit. He's one of the worst players I've ever seen at Arsenal, mate. Yeah, but again, he's got good PR. Yeah, sob story settings. Oh, the abuse I get online, mate. Fucking, have you seen my messages? Should I be? Like,
tell me about it.
Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, but he's got good PR. Same as Martin Odegaard, good PR. Yeah, jumps around, grabs the badge when he scores meaningless goals. Yeah,
don't worry, guys. You can do it, guys.
Yeah, walks out singing North London Forever under his breath. Odegaard, as he's captaining the team, gets goosebumps as he's singing it. Fucking these kids fall for this, bro. They fall for this crap. I don't. You ain't fooling me. Yeah, Odegaard, the only reason Odegaard, yeah, is gassed up as high as he is because of the fucking PR, bro. Yeah, go and ask Madrid fans if they want him. They don't. They took Dani Ceballos instead. It's pathetic. Pathetic. This is 9th full season as a professional footballer in first team football. And I'm supposed to rate him because he scored 15 non-penalty goals. What, don't penalties count then?
What about Dele Alli? Because Dele Alli scored 18.
I know, but you're not allowed to say that, Henry, because he was playing as a second striker, not a midfielder. Like, what? Yeah, but it's all the coping mechanism. They have to have a narrative all the time. We always have to have a phrase at Arsenal every season. Yeah, so it's like, trust the process was the first year. Second year, youth project. Third year, phase 3. So what's next year? Lee, you were fucking right. That's what it's going to be, because he's getting sacked next year. He's getting sacked because we ain't going to do what's required to compete on all fronts. Yeah, and I've seen so many people, like I get people text me, yeah, from various different chats and that they're in, or different Facebook chats and WhatsApp chats and groups and that, yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking like that Lee Gunner, yeah. He's a fucking wanker, yeah, but he speaks the truth. And why don't you like me then? You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't like it because I called out their bullshit PR, bro, and call them all fucking losers. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, let's just go along with it. And when it all goes wrong, yeah, say, oh, well, he speaks the truth. Like, but I don't like him. Why don't you like me then? If I'm speaking the truth, what would you rather I lie? Lies spread quicker than the truth, mate. Yeah, which is why my channel will always grow slower, yeah, than the Superfan channel or other channels that are fucking milking bullshit fucking PR to thousands of people. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I know where I'm at. Yeah, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, and I know the history of my fucking football club was not to move here to have 3 years of no trophy and not even compete. He's been to one final in 3.5 years. That's it. One final.
Yeah, if top 4 was the aim, you've only done that once.
Well, exactly. If top 4 is the aim for this football club, phone Wenger up. Big up, Per, man. Appreciate the love, bro. Big up, Eddie, in a recent interview. I love the club. I would have loved Burnley for being paid $100,000 a week for not scoring goals. And Arteta is the best looking Ollie impression we've known. Mate, if Eddie Nketiah got paid $100,000 a week at any football club, he'd love the club. You don't fucking love the club. Turn it in. Yeah. The amount of bullshit. Oh, I love the club. Well, if you love it, leave. If you love the club, why did you fucking sit there and hold out for $100,000 a week then? Like, do you know what I mean? If you love the club, you play for nothing, wouldn't you, mate? These people are full of shit.
But he loves the club.
He loves the club, though, mate. Yeah, same as Odegaard. He loves the club because he
Same as Ryan Mason.
Waves his arms up when he scores an irrelevant goal against Southampton or wins a throw-in against Sporting Lisbon, waving his arms around, come on, grabbing the fucking badge against Chelsea, another irrelevant goal, 2 goals. Right? Fucking ridiculous. But these people all fall for this crap, mate. Yeah, I've seen it, done it, been there, fucking seen it all before, mate. There was no, like somebody said to me the other day, yesterday, would you have sacked Wenger? You would have sacked, by your logic, you would have sacked Wenger by 04. Yeah, and I said, no, he won 2 doubles. Yeah, so 2 leagues and he won fucking 3 FA Cups by the time we fucking even got there, yeah? Right? I said, then he won the FA Cup in 05. Then in 2006, he got a Champions League final. Then 3 years later, which is 3 years with no trophy, yeah, right? He fucking got us to a Champions League final, which ironically, a semi-final, sorry, against Man United, which ironically, the squad then was younger than the squad now. The squad against Man United in 2009 was younger than the team we got now. Nobody was talking about youth project. Yeah, nobody was talking about Denilson, Walcott, and all these players, fucking his youth players. It was just going. We were in Champions League final against Rooney, Tevez, Ronaldo. I fucking turn it in. Yeah, youth project. Fuck off. Yeah, it's a youth project by design. It is a young team by design. Yeah, it's pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. Sorry, I didn't even read that. Same people fighting against, rolled their sleeves up like a farm animal, sheep without questioning it. Robbie pushed that. Yeah, exactly, bro. Bro, don't worry, man. They're not interested in the League Cup, mate. So I don't expect to see them on match day on the League Cup games next season. I don't expect to see any content from that channel on the League Cup games next season because they're not interested. It's beneath a club like Arsenal, mate. His words. Sit and tell him Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand, he's arguing with fucking one of the best fucking centre-backs I've ever seen, who played for one of the greatest, well, the greatest manager of my lifetime. No, who actually won 2 League Cups.
Yep, yeah, and it was the first trophy you ever won.
For titles, yeah? Well, Rio's won 6 of them.
It was the first trophy that Guardiola won. It was the first trophy that Jose won.
Imagine arguing with Rio Ferdinand that the League Cup's not a good cup.
One of the best, in my opinion, probably the best defender the Premier League's ever seen.
He's up there. He's not
the
best.
Desai, Vidic, Adams.
John Terry, fucking
Yeah,
Carvalho.
JT.
Yeah, fucking top players, mate.
Company.
Top.
Big up Henry Thong TV. Hey, Henry. Have a great afternoon, Arnie Slaughter. Yeah, big up. Big up. Who's actually has got a thong as above my head. So big up.
Big up, Lee. As a United fan, I like hearing your opinions. I have the same level of standards for my club. Just the same shame both our clubs are a circus. Bro, the clubs have both got PR on lock, which is kind of sad. But just keep fighting against it, mate. Yeah, because eventually, they can't keep lying, like the fans, because half of these fans don't believe half the shit they're tweeting or posting or recording or saying. Yeah, like the Superfan channel saying the League Cup's beneath us. How comes they were at Anfield 2 seasons ago then, cheering a 0-0 draw in the semi-final? How comes they were all at the Emirates then, when we lost the second leg? Yeah, how comes they were at Wembley? I was there against Man City. But it's beneath us. It's beneath us because it sounds good, because it goes towards the, oh, well, we were in a title race with City. We don't want that little cup. Okay, mate. Because it's fashionable at the moment. Yeah, these people try reinventing themselves constantly. Eventually, you get highlighted as a fucking fraud and a fake. Yeah, time's ticking, mate. Tick tack. It is what it is. But anyway, we are going to wrap this up. Big up to Raul. Big up my boy Tone as well, man. Big up to you, bro. If West Ham win the Conference League, they've had a better season. Will they have had a better season than Arsenal? Facts.
Well,
they've won a trophy. Won a trophy, bro. The
harsh reality that people don't like.
Phase 3. Who's their PR team? Fucking Disney. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable. But what do we know, mate?
The amount of
negative.
What will happen is next season, if we get Conference League, we won't win it, right? Because the aim will be to get top 4. You watch. Yeah. Guaranteed, if we get, honestly, clip this. If Tottenham get in the Conference League next season, we won't win it because the aim is top 4.
Yep. Mate, I'll give you another one. When we beat Frank Lampard in the cup, the only cup this guy's won, the only final he's been to, and that was before he ripped the whole team apart, signed 21 new players, and ain't won fuck all since. We beat Frank Lampard's team in that final. They got top 4. And ironically, sacked him and then went on and won it with Thomas Tuchel, Champions League. But our fans were sitting there going, we've won the cup, which is rightly so. We won a trophy. They got top 4. Yeah, rightly so. But if we hadn't have won that trophy and we had got top 4 and Lampard had beaten us, it would have been, wow, we've won it more than anyone anyway. Yeah, we're back in the Champions League. Yeah, the difference is they got in the Champions League, sacked their manager, hired a better one, and they actually won the Champions League. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Arsenal fans are single-handedly the worst fans in world sport. Not all of them. Not all of them. There are fans with standards. And this comment's spot on as well. Yeah, Yardman needs to break away, bro. 100%. Yeah, that interview was a shambles, mate. Yeah, if he wants to do his own interview, why don't he just do his own interview rather than fucking talking over the geezer he's interviewing? Like,
do you know, if City do the treble, you'll have to face him for the Community Shield.
Why are we playing them in the Community Shield? We ain't won nothing.
It doesn't matter if the team wins the treble, whoever is finishing second in the Premier League faces them for the Community Shield.
So if they win, if they win the cup, the FA Cup, and the league.
Yeah, so you'll face. So you know what'll happen. You'll end up beating them.
Why doesn't it go to the team that won the fucking League Cup? It's a domestic trophy. Why does it go to the team that won nothing? Yeah,
it says who plays in the Community Shield if City were to win the double. The showpiece typically sees the Premier League champions face off against the winners of the FA Cup.
So he could win a third trophy then, because these fans that don't rate. I wonder how many of these super fans that think the League Cup is beneath us. Yeah, we'll be at Wembley if we fucking play them in the Community Shield. Yeah, which is a charity game. It's a glorified soccer aid. Yeah, so if that does happen, which it probably will, let's be real, probably will. So the League Cup is beneath Arsenal. Superfan owner of the channel said it. His words. Yeah, argued with one of the greatest centre backs of all time, and I wonder whether they'll be doing any content for the Community Shield, because if the League Cup's beneath us, then we won't want the Community Shield, will we? Because that's even worse. Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, and I'll be calling this shit out all season. Every single day. Every day, highlighting
And
the
rightly
lies,
so.
the BS, and the fraudulence of these other people because they don't believe what they're saying. They're just going with what's the general consensus online to get the most traction, to get the most sponsors, to get into the next press conference. How many times do you reckon they're going to bump into Edu this summer? I mean, Henry, I don't know how many times you've been to Tottenham's ground or to other events, YouTube events.
I bumped into
Have you
Paratici.
ever bumped into Daniel Levy?
No.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, oh my God. I was in America 50 times times bigger than the UK. And I just happened to walk into a restaurant where all of the Arsenal hierarchy were. That's like winning the fucking Euros 20 times in a row. I mean, what are the odds?
I've never seen
into a restaurant in America. Think how many restaurants there are in America. And you happen to be in the same
hundreds of thousands.
Probably millions. And you happen to walk into the same restaurant as Josh and Stan, Edu, Tim Lewis, Richard Garlick, Mikel Arteta during a World Cup. They're all just having dinner together. And you happen to bump into them. Fucking turn it in. Like, do me a favour. These people.
There's 660,936 restaurants in America as of 2021.
How many?
660,936.
Boy.
I'll tell you, like, there's 812,000.
And they just happen to be in the same restaurant at the same time on the same day during a World Cup.
Crazy, isn't it?
Unbelievable, Jeff.
What are the chances, eh?
I mean, mate, you'd probably get better odds, yeah, on winning the Euro Millions, probably about 100 times in a row, 100 weeks on the spin. You'd probably get better odds. Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, but they got into a press conference a couple of times and asked Mikel a question, which upset the journalist, by the way. Good. Big up Football 212. Of course they are, mate. Why do you think they're peddling that spin every day? Slot or Enrique, who's making the decisions with no DOF? Even with the DOF, it's fucking Daniel Levy's decision, isn't it?
Yep, facts.
It is proper fishy. It is proper fishy, bro. But don't worry, man. Luckily, for all the people that don't concur and don't go along with all of this at the football club and actually have some standards and actually say what they think, this channel is there. It is an alternative. It is an alternative from people that actually say it as it is and have some self-respect rather than selling out for sponsorships and press conferences and red carpet events and made up YouTube content awards. Is what it is. Now, Fabio Vieira, Bernardo Silva without legs. He's fucking dog shit. I can't lie.
He's Bernardo Silva from Wish.com.
Don't bother wasting your breath over these paid PR merchants. Not worth it. No, bro, I have to call it out because you have to highlight it. Most people on the planet are thick as pig shit. They love the PR, bro. Yeah, so you have to call it out. And when you call it out, you get told you're a conspiracy theorist or no, you're weird. You've got issues. Yeah, you're fucking weird. You're strange. You're deluded. It's because most people are programmed to just go along with fucking what's fashionable. Yeah, when somebody goes against that, they're seen as toxic, negative. Like, I call it out, bro. I'm calling it out all day, every fucking day next season. Yeah, because if we do end up in the Community Shield, I don't expect to see them streaming. Because if the League Cup's beneath us, well, that's definitely beneath us, isn't it? Anyway, not worth it. They just, exactly, bro, come on. We all know that, man. We all know that. This channel is here for that.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah, we've had a great season. We haven't had a great season. We've won nothing, bro. We ain't won nothing.
What's your aim with Elite Sport?
Exactly. Big up my boy Jolien, who secured back-to-back titles, by the way, with his girls' team. Yeah, and he's in the Cup semi-final, which he won the Cup last season. He's now in the semi again this season. Yeah, and he said, and he will win it. I know he'll win it. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to be at the final as well. But if he don't win it, he said he's quitting the job. He would have won 3 out of 4 trophies. He's quitting. Said, if I don't win it, I failed. Didn't do the double. Big up my boy. He's got proper standards. Yeah, and he hates this manager and this fucking football club and this fan base more than I do. But anyway, I am with rants later. 2.5 hours from now, I'm on with Rants. We can talk about the puppy, the chocolate Labrador that Arsenal have brought. It's called Win, something that we haven't done for 3 years. Just to keep the good vibes around the training ground. Arteta takes it into training every day. Yeah, and if you think I'm on a wind up, Google it. Yeah, we've bought a chocolate Labrador called Win to keep the vibes at Colney. I'm not even joking.
I know you're not. It's just hilarious.
What have you got coming up, mate?
I'm on with Rants at 4, and then you're on with him at 5, and then I'm on with Saeed at 5. And I do need to put a video out at some point about Arnie Slot. Tomorrow, watch along. To watch you might be able to watch the only team in London get Europa League football. Oh shit, West Ham might be in it. Fuck. I'd love it. You know, in Keegan, I'd love it if we beat them. If we were to knock them out of the fucking Europa League.
I'd love it.
Yeah, watch along tomorrow for Tottenham versus Brentford, and then instant match reaction. So if anyone wants to subscribe and all that, big up. And thanks for having me on.
The link's in the title, man. Make sure you sub to Henry's channel. I'll be back with Rants later. Go and check out Henry's content as well. And man, other than that, I'm done for the day on here. And tomorrow will be a full match day program, watching us probably struggle against Forest. Yay! 2 more games, and I can sit on the beach for 11 weeks. Adios, amigos. Arteta out, Labrador in.